They say Paris is the heart of France. But what if I told you the soul of France lives elsewhere, where shutters creak open to flower-laced mornings, where time slows down and every stone has a secret? This isn't in your guidebook, and once you see it, you might never dream of the Eiffel Tower again. When I first landed in France, I was chasing the clichés: croissants in Montmartre, sunsets by the Seine, the glitter of Parisian nights. But beauty has layers. And one morning, on a train that nobody talks about, I arrived in Collonges, a medieval village tucked into the green folds of southern France. No crowds, no flashy lights, just cobblestone streets, slanted wooden homes, and the kind of quiet that speaks louder than any city ever could. Here, the air smells like lavender and history. The bakery still uses a stone oven. Locals greet you with their eyes, not their phones. And the nights? They're velvet, sprinkled with stars and stories. So come with me, let's leave Paris behind and enter a village that time forgot. But your heart won't. A village wrapped in time. Collonges doesn't shout, it whispers. Every step you take feels like a gentle unraveling of history, of silence, of something you didn't know you missed. The village is built into a valley, framed by rolling hills that seem to watch over it like old friends. No modern buildings, no neon signs, just honey-colored stone houses, carved wooden balconies, and climbing vines that look like they've been rehearsing for centuries. But the real crown jewel? The Sainte-Foy Abbey Church, standing tall with over 1,000 years of stories buried in its stone. Pilgrims still walk here from across Europe, tracing ancient paths with modern feet. Step inside, and your breath catches. Not because it's grand, but because it feels alive, like a sanctuary of echoes, a village built by hands, not machines in Collonges. You can feel the fingerprints of the past. Craftsmen still carve wood like their great-grandfathers. A man named Luc runs the candle shop, where every wax sculpture takes hours to mold. He told me, "We don't rush here, we listen to what we're making." At the local forge, blacksmiths shape iron with fire and soul. You can smell the charcoal in the wind. It's a place where human touch matters more than algorithmic speed. And when you walk through the alleys, there's a strange emotion that rises, like nostalgia for something you've never lived. The beauty of doing nothing and loving it. Unlike Paris, where your itinerary screams for attention, Collonges invites you to pause. I spent an afternoon sitting on a stone wall, feet dangling above a quiet stream. A cat curled beside me. Church bells rang in the distance, and I realized joy doesn't always need a plan. Locals gather in the square without reason. They talk, they laugh. A woman shared warm goat cheese wrapped in chestnut leaves with me, just because I smiled. Oxytocin everywhere. Connection here isn't bought, it's given. 4. Light and mystery. The hidden art show. At sunset every evening, something magical happens in the abbey. As the sun sets, a hidden system of mirrors awakens, designed by famed artist Pierre Soulages. Golden light streams through the stained glass, not in color, but in emotion. Each window was designed to capture feeling, not just form. It feels like the building is breathing with light. And in that moment, you forget Paris, you forget the Louvre, because you're watching a village tell its story through shadows and glow. It's not grand, it's intimate. Like a secret, just for you. Cliffside trails and wine that tastes like sky. Surrounding the village are trails that lead to viewpoints where you see all of Collonges at once, like it's hugging itself. Early morning hikes here smell like pine and ancient soil. And at the top, a single bench. Sit, breathe, and understand why people write poetry. On your way down, stop at the family-run winery. No marketing, no labels, just a jug and laughter, and wine that tastes like someone whispered joy into a grape. The secret nobody tells you. Here's the truth. Collonges isn't a place, it's a feeling. And once you feel it, you carry it everywhere. Even back in Paris, where the lights are bright but the stars are lost. You'll close your eyes and hear the bells of Collonges, smell the bread, see the smile of the woman with the cheese. And you'll wonder why more people don't come here. Maybe it's better that way. some places are too beautiful to be crowded. Tips how to reach Collonges. Fly into Toulouse or Rodez. From Toulouse, it's a 2.5-hour train and a short bus taxi ride. Avoid weekends for a truly quiet experience. Where to stay? Try the Auberge Saint-Jacques, a cozy guest house with terrace views of the valley. Book early. Only a few rooms, but endless charm. What to eat? Don't miss the aligot, a mashed potato and cheese dish that stretches like a dream. Visit La Table de Collonges for local trout and hand-picked herbs. Best time to go: late spring, May, June, or early autumn, September, for blooming landscapes and fewer tourists. Avoid winter unless you want solitude and some foggy mystery. Special tip: attend the evening organ concert at the Abbey. It's not advertised much, but it will echo in your soul for days. Talk to locals. Many speak English and love curious travelers. If this hidden village stirred something in you, if you're ready to trade crowds for cobblestones and selfies for soul, then let Collonges be your next escape. Subscribe for more hidden gems that feel like stories, not just places. Share this with someone who still thinks Paris is the best France has to offer. And in the comments, tell me, would you leave the city for a village that whispers? Because sometimes the quietest places echo the loudest in our hearts.